Meat exporters say new customs systems post-Brexit are not fit for purpose. Perishable goods are being delayed for hours, sometimes days, because of extra customs checks and additional paperwork. The new border rules were introduced 2 weeks ago at the end of the Brexit transition period. The UK exports £15 billion worth of food and drink to the EU every year. A third of it is perishable meat, fish and fresh produce. The trade body says meat exports to the EU are currently at 25% of their normal volumes for this time of year. Our business editor Simon Jack's report begins at a meat processing factory in Shropshire.
UK lamb is highly prized. At this Shropshire-based abattoir, 70% gets exported to the EU. It's an export-driven success story. But the well-oiled machine that gets it there has a new spanner in it. Paperwork that used to take 15 minutes is now taking hours and also requires vet certificates not needed before.
So we've been having sleepless nights, we've been taking calls from the hauliers, from the agents, early hours of the morning. It has been a huge, steep learning curve, and we see some of these problems will remain even once we get to the new normal level. For fresh quality product trading on a daily basis, this system is not fit for purpose and it needs to be looked at urgently.
Risland's products are still getting through, but delays are shortening shelf life, making his customers frustrated and forcing them to consider other options.
I feel very upset about this situation. We're thinking to buy some lambs in Spain. So we have some of our competitors who have ordered their lambs in Ireland instead of UK.
Between the seller and the buyer are the hauliers. No one is feeling more frustrated than Pete White.
We travel all over Western Europe every single week. And last week for me was probably the worst, most difficult week I've had in this job in 20 years. We have lost hundreds of hours, dozens of days already with our trucks that are waiting unnecessarily.
Behind us here, we're looking at the new border control posts that Customs have set up.
Near the mouth of the Eurotunnel in Kent, Customs expert Stephen Cock says problems on the way out mean problems on the way in.
We have a situation where Border Force's car park is full, the roads are heavily congested, they're turning lorries back now. Exports are grinding to a halt at the moment. If you've got a lorry that is going to get stuck on its way out, then if you're the haulier, why would you want to bring it in the first place? So it will snarl everything up, import and export.
It has been a pretty miserable time for hauliers, for their drivers and for their commercial customers. And remember, the problems we've seen are at a time when the port's operating at a fraction of their normal volume. Those volumes are expected to increase. And while let's hope that any potential chaos will be short-lived, it seems clear that additional cost, additional complexity on trading with our biggest trading partner are here to stay.
After decades of friction-free trade, there was bound to be disruption. The government says it's working hard with business to get to what it describes as a new normal in cross-channel trade. Simon Jack, BBC News.